Kansas City, Missouri, site of Arrowhead Stadium, and the location of this outstanding matchup between Miami and Kansas City. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
With a beautiful day in the forecast, we'll get ready for today's game. Hi, everyone. Tom Hammond here, along with Chris Collinsworth. How do you see this one playing out, Chris?
I think the thing is you have to have good quarterback play, because if you have that, you can withstand a lot of adversity. The team with that definitely has an advantage here.
The backfield is in the offset I formation. And he's drilled at the 28-yard line. A gain of 3 yards by the fullback. Johnson, the lone back. Kansas City motions right.
Play smart, man.
Johnson takes it up the middle. He's dropped at the 30. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. 3rd and 4. Ball on their own 30. Nickel package on defense. Play action. Scans the field. It's incomplete. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
Holtwit kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Again, takes it at the 23. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much there.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
They'll give it off here. He's tackled at the 30. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 30. Miami comes out with 2 tight ends. Brought down behind the line. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Just hit him in the mouth. Game, 22 press. Game.
And they'll run him again. He gets knocked out of bounds at about the 31. Offense comes up short on the 3rd down conversion.
That's where I'd like to see the quarterback have a little flexibility in the game plan. He comes to the line of scrimmage. He could not have liked what he saw that time with the defense they deployed. Why not get out of that play and check off?
He punts it. It'll go out at the 45. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. The defender gets him to the ground. Gain of 2. That brings up 2nd down.
Gain of 2.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on their own 48. They'll work from the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Gets it off. Completed. The coverage opened up on the left side of the field, and he took advantage.
You could see that he was more concerned about the pressure coming from the left side. His eyes stayed focused to that side, and he was able to get the completion down the field.
Come on, baby. Hurry up, bark. Zebra.
Cuts back, and he's dropped. And he put up a pretty nice run there.
Yeah, that was a big-time carry there. You can tell the coaches have a lot of faith in this ball carrier. to allow him a chance to run the football in that situation.
The halfback with the carry. He's brought down around the 42-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. They'll go from the shotgun. He makes a great open field tackle. 3 yards on the run. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation. On the ground with a tailback. He gets to about the 31-yard line. So he works his way past the marker for a first down.
Sometimes defensively, you're so sure they're going to throw the football, you just take your eye off the running back for a second, and that time they broke it out of there for a huge first down.
Croyle will hand it off. He lost it. Taylor recovers the loose ball. He put it on the ground, but they were able to get it back.
And that was lucky. Anytime you're getting attacked by a defense and you put it on the ground, that is just nothing but pure luck to get it back.
They motion to the right. Tosses it out. He's dropped at the 28-yard line. So a pickup of maybe 3, and so it'll be third down. Nickel defense. Setting up play action. Is there for the catch. And they get him around the 17-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
Pass is complete. They'll get 9 yards on the play. The offense 8 yards away from the end zone here. The Chiefs come out with the offset eye.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Hey, regular.
He's tackled right around the 6-yard line. And he did a good job there to get the first.
I know those runs aren't exactly the kind you see on the highlight shows, but you're keeping the drive alive, maintaining possession, and picking up first downs.
On the ground with a tailback. He gets out to about the 6-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Gives it off. He's brought down at the 5. Maybe a yard. That'll bring up third down. They'll come out with 3 wide receivers. Croyle has completed every pass on this drive. This pass is incomplete. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
And he makes it. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. And here's your drive summary for that last series. And here's the kick. Again from the 4. Brought down at the 29-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Kansas City lines up with 5 defensive backs.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Hey, let's make some plays now.
They're going to pitch it. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line's going to really struggle.
Looks to pass. The pocket is collapsing. Brought down at about the 35-yard line. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Zebra, zebra.
He looks to throw on first down. He rolls out to the right. He's going to take off. And they get him around the 34-yard line. A big gain for the quarterback.
Who says quarterbacks aren't athletes? He looked pretty good on that play. Nice job, found the hole, got upfield, got down without getting injured. Good play.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Let's get off. We got close up.
McCown gives it up the middle. He's dropped around the 17-yard line. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
From the 17-yard line. Expect the defense to turn it up a notch here in the red zone. Man in motion. He'll get the call again. They finally bring him down, and it's first and goal. They caught the defense out of position on that run.
And this defense may be a little susceptible to that kind of a thing. They're so aggressive running to the football. That time they flowed downhill, got caught on the counter, lucky to contain that one for what it was.
Sets up the play action. Goes through his read. Leaping catch. He comes down with it. Touchdown. The coaches have to be happy with that one.
Yeah, I guess they are. Anytime you draw up a play and it works to perfection like that, everybody's happy except the defense.
They'll look to tack on the extra point. And the point after is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it off. From the 7. Dropped at the 31. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. They'll get the ball here at the 31. First down now and 10 to go. Little handoff. He's tackled at the 31. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. No, you're good, you're good. Wayne 88. Wayne 88. Toby 32, Toby 32. Come on. Get him blocked.
He drops back. Throws while on the run. Crowder bats it away. No completion that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. From their own 31-yard line.
Let's go now, let's go.
Croyle lines up in the shotgun. He has 5 receivers in the formation.
48. Regular, 48. Regular.
Back to throw. Short throw to the left. Steps out around the 34-yard line. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up 4th down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. He fields the punt at the 16. Brought down at the 35. Pretty nice job picking up yardage on that punt return.
He's definitely got some breakaway potential when he's back there returning kicks. You give him just a little bit of room, he could break it for a big one.
McCown steps to the line of scrimmage. They'll come out in an I. He drops back. Short pass to his left. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Fakes the run. He throws left. Catch is made. He's pushed out at the 43-yard line. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
Throws on the run. He's brought down at midfield. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see them driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Miami motions left. Drops back. Looks for a man open. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
They line up with one running back in the backfield, 3 wide. On the ground with a tailback. He's hammered in the backfield. What can they do to slow his pursuit down?
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
Drops back to pass. Throws it short. Brings this one in. He gets knocked out of bounds right around the 42-yard line. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
He gets it away. Into the end zone for a touchback. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Nickelback is in on this play. Hit and drop behind the line. There was no way that defensive end was letting him go by.
Yeah, you could really see the defensive end on that one, controlling his blocker, biding his time, and simply waiting there to make the play.
They go with the run. He's dropped at the 17, and the halfback goes nowhere on the counter. From their own 17-yard line. They'll go from the shotgun. Looking to throw. He's running out of time. Makes the catch. He's brought down around the 35-yard line. Oh boy, that's a nice play on 3rd down.
Clutch play by the receiver that time on 3rd down. As a receiver, you really have to just flat out want the ball in that situation. You can tell that this guy really does.
Johnson gets another handoff. Brought down at the 40. Johnson comes away with around 5 yards on the misdirection run. From their own 40-yard line. Johnson lines up as the lone back. 3 receivers split out wide.
Come on. Left 21. Left smash free.
And he's decleated at the 38. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
He drops back. Short throw to the right. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down from their own 44-yard line. Ginn is back awaiting the punt. Holquist kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. The Dolphins line up with an offset eye backfield. He fakes it. He throws on the run. He's tackled at the 35. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
They line up at the 35. Miami sets up in the eye.
Watch the run now. Watch the run. 48. Come on. 48. Let's play ball.
He needs to make a decision. He took a shot at the 44-yard line. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
He is hit hard on the play. Brown only gained a couple, but he was able to pick up the first. Brown lines up as the single back.
Come on, let's get off the field now. 48. We up. Back. Real. Go.
They go with the toss. He's going to be tackled for a loss. He starts out the wrong way and winds up losing yardage.
Well, that's no fun for the running back. It's one thing to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage, but when you start losing yards running the football, that's a disaster.
They'll give it off here. Tackled right around the 46-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. 3rd down now, 10 yards to go. Kansas City is protecting against the pass. They're in the dime. Drops back. Moves to his right. It's tipped away. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
He punts it. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Out of the shotgun. He drops back. Looks down the field. And it's completed. He's dropped at the 33. You know, it's really easy to overlook those big guys in the line, but they did a good job picking up the blitz there.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to play a zone coverage against this quarterback. He does a great job in recognition, and that time you could see him move the zone defense just a little with his eyes before he threw it in there. Pitch
out. He didn't get back to the line. The cornerback did a nice job recognizing the play and getting in there for the stop.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
He drops back to pass. The pocket is collapsing, makes the reception. Excellent designed rollout there that led to the completed pass.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid gain.
The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. Drops back to pass. Short throw to the left. They don't hook up. We're probably looking at a punting situation right here. The Dolphins have everyone on the line. Looks like they're coming after this one. Punts it, and he got a good one here. Again, takes it at the 23. Brought down right around the 42-yard line. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
Back to throw. Looks for a man open. It's completed. It's a fumble. Fumble out of bounds. And that was a little bit of luck on that bounce.
And they talk about you have to have a few things bounce your way if you're going to win football games. If that thing bounces any other direction other than out of bounds, this offense is in big trouble.
Fakes the run. Gets the throw off. And they finally knock him out at the 20-yard line. The tight end came up with a nice catch that time.
Pretty athletic play for a big guy. I tell you, as a quarterback, you see somebody make a play like that, you want to come back again and again.
Fasano motioning to the right. He drops back. Throws it short. Drops the easy pick. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
He's looking to throw. Gets the pass away. It'll be 1st and goal. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
They hand it off. What a brutal hit. A gain of around 4 yards on the draw. 4 more yards for the score. Brown lines up as the deep back, I formation. Give to the tailback. He lost yardage on the play. Disappointing loss there for the offense.
There are just some guys in this league that you have to run away from, but the danger in that is you run away from him and he uses his speed to catch you from behind.
Brown takes the handoff. And they didn't get it. Brown gains about 4 yards on the play. And he makes it. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. The kick is away. It appears that we have a flag on the play. Hold everything. We have a flag on the play.
Holding by the receiving team.
And I really didn't see the hold there.
Honestly, Tom, there is holding on every single play. I mean, the rule changes now allow for the guys to grab, but you have to keep inside the framework of the defensive player. As long as you do that, it typically doesn't get called. It did there.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. What a hit! 3 yards on the run.
With the carry on the play. Gain of 3.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 22. Kansas City lines up with 3 receivers.
Come on, B. Same thing.
He's tackled at the 25. Johnson gets 3 yards on the play. From their own 25-yard line. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. Looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. He's there for the catch. He's brought down around the 34-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. Johnson picks up a yard on the play. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 35-yard line. Croyle steps up to the line, 3 wide receivers. Croyle goes with the play fake. And he caught it. He's dropped in the open field. Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
Looks to pass. Scans the field. Loose ball. And the tackle falls on it. He's got to find a way to protect the ball a little better, Chris. That was a very costly fumble.
2 hands, big guy. 2 hands in this league, or you're going to cough them up.
The Dolphins line up with 2 tight ends. McCown with the give. He doesn't get back to the line. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
And they get him around the 37-yard line. Brown picks up about 4 yards on the play. Single set backfield. He throws it. Brings it in. Brought down at the 13. The defense came with the blitz that time.
And defensively, you just can't ask for any better coverage than that. They are right there, but when you have a strong-arm quarterback like that, sometimes he can squeeze it into holes that others can't.
First and 10. The Dolphins line up with 3 wide.
Luke 45. Luke 45. Sorry, get you over there, baby. Block 99, Philly.
Play action. Passes to his left. Incomplete pass. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at 2nd down. From the 13-yard line. They line up in the shotgun.
388. 388. Play your assignments, man. Friday. Green, 2-man. Game 22.
Back to throw. The defense has him surrounded. Sacked on the play. And they couldn't have asked for better timing on the sack.
The quarterback's going to have to start changing up his snap count a little bit, because right now we're seeing this defensive line getting off the ball faster than the offensive line. If he doesn't start changing it up, it's going to be a tough afternoon for him.
48. Reload. Come on now.
He drops back. Surveys the field. Page bats it away, and he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
$100 savings bond.
And it's good. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. The kick from the 5-yard line. At the 30. Hit and dropped at the 43-yard line. Excellent return on the kickoff.
You know, that's one of those plays that as a kick returner, you don't always run to the hole when you see it. You kind of run away from the hole, and then at the last second you make a break into the hole so that they don't know where the hole is because you're not running in that direction. Does that make any sense?
On play action, and he catches it. Tackled at the 35. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Johnson on a counter left side. He's dropped around the 34-yard line. Johnson comes away with about 2 yards on the counter play. Offset I formation in the backfield. Play action. The run, he throws it. He's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing the defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Fakes to the back. Throws it short. He makes the catch. A lot of room to run. 4-yard gain on that play fake. Second down, 6 yards to go. The Chiefs line up with an offset I backfield. Croyle has completed every pass on this drive. Still perfect on the drive. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
Drops back to pass. Throws while on the run. Tackled at the 9. Darling picks up about 3 with the catch, so that'll make it second down. The offense will line up at the 9 here. The Chiefs line up in an I formation. Johnson on the handoff. Brought down at the 4. They get around 5 yards from the halfback. Third down, a couple of yards for the first. 4 yards out. Johnson, the lone back. He's running out of time. Makes a move, and he's in. Touchdown. He just made an excellent catch there.
And those big tight ends know that the goal line situations is where they're going to get their touchdowns. Pretty job that time, breaking free and making an easy target for the quarterback.
And this will make it a 3-point game. And the point after is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. Again from the 2. And he's drilled. What a hit. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Tiger, tiger, tiger.
Gains his way to the 40-yard line. And that was a nice job to pick up the first down.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
He'll get the call again. He's dropped at the 41-yard line. That run picked up a yard, maybe less.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Blue 45. Let's go. Blue 42. Cut.
He drops back to pass, and it's intercepted by the backer. And they get him at the 35. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation. Back to pass. Dumps it out right. And it's picked. He's in for the score. And just like that, they make it a 2-possession game.
What a tremendous return that was, and even better, now you have a little breathing room when you look up at that scoreboard.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. The snap, set down, the kick is up. It's good. Decent kick. From the 5-yard line. 2 minutes to go in the half. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Croyle comes to the line under center. Single back formation this time. Drops back on first down. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Scatter, scatter, scatter. Real.
Drops back to pass. Strong throw to his right. Tackle at the 40. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
He looks to throw on first down. There for the catch. Hit hard at the 48-yard line. Excellent execution on the slant, led to a good gain. Looks to be about 9 on the play. Croyle adjusts the play at the line. Croyle looking to pass. Short throw to the left. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay inbound.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
The official's going to be looking at this catch from every possible angle to determine if it was trapped.
Exactly. He'll be looking to see if the ball ever touched the ground before the player had complete possession of it. Now remember, once he gets possession of it, some part of the ball can touch the ground as long as he maintains control.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
So after further review, they will say the ball hit the ground.
Well, and there's the very essence of instant replay. You get a chance to take a second look, you get the call right, and now we go back and play football.
The pocket is collapsing. Makes the grab. He's brought down at the 44-yard line. Nice job getting that pass out of there, and he picks up the first down.
Yeah, smart play call that time by the offense. He could tell by the pre-snap read that short throw was going to be there, and he took advantage.
1 minute left to play in the first half. They'll throw on first down. Short throw to the right. Huge hit. The offense calls a timeout, and they'll have one timeout left. The Chiefs come out in a single back formation. Drops back to pass. With the pass. Brought down at the 35. And they'll try to speed things up a bit. Kansas City goes with the ace set here. Kansas City changing their play. He needs to get rid of it. Defender tips it away, and it'll be fourth down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Here's the kick. It's wide right. That's a tough miss. He usually makes those kicks. And after that miss, the score remains the Chiefs 10, the Dolphins 20.
Let's go get it.
One-man backfield. McCown sends a guy in motion to the right. Drops back on first down. Pass completed. And they get him right around the 44-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
McCown to the air on first down. He throws left, comes down with it. He's tackled at the 35. He's there for the catch once again. That's number 2 on this offensive possession.
Yeah, you hear all the time about quarterbacks getting into a rhythm, but sometimes a quarterback and a receiver can get into a rhythm where the quarterback begins to look to one guy a little bit more because he feels more comfortable, and I think that's beginning to happen now.
Good call to not force anything downfield.
Yeah, the defense had that pretty well covered, but the quarterback made a smart decision, dumped it out of there, and picked up the first down.
The kick is up. It's got the distance. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Not a bad kick. Charles from the 4. Hit and dropped at the 30. They'll start this drive at the 30. First down now and 10 to go. Back to pass. Moves to his right. And the pass is knocked away. And we've come to halftime here. The score is 23-10. The kick. It's fielded at the 2. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Miami uses motion. He's looking to throw, and they're coming after him. They sacked him. And that was a great job to get to him for the sack.
Man, those defensive linemen just keep getting quicker and quicker. The quarterback had no chance whatsoever there. At least he was able to hold on to the ball.
Huge pressure by the defense. Knocked away. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Back to throw. He needs to make a decision. bats it away, and the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Stadium souvenir shop.
Punts it. Robinson fields it at the 38. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. The Chiefs come out with the offset eye. Feeds it to the back. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Johnson gets about a yard on the play. From their own 48-yard line. The Dolphins bring in the nickel package.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Grace line. Let's go now, let's go. Touch the reverse.
Looks to pass. He throws right. There for the reception. He got decleated. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
He wasn't set when he threw. Tackled around the 35-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Broyle hands it off. And he's knocked out around the 32-yard line. The back gets 3 on the carry. 2nd and 7 situation here. Ball on the 32. Miami brings in the nickel here.
Tiger!
Broyle dropping back with the hard throw out to his left. Brought down at the 22. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line. 1 yard gain on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down. The quarterback is in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation.
Blue 45!
He's looking to throw. And it's caught. He's brought down at the 11. A decent gain there on that pass.
Yeah, a little timing route there, and you really have to have faith as a quarterback to get that ball out of your hand quickly if you're going to play with that kind of touch on the ball.
Johnson on the handoff. He's tackled at the 4. About 7 yards there. That brings up 2nd down. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Tosses it out. They tackle him for a loss. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Broyle hasn't missed yet. With the catch. Knocked out of bounds around the 3-yard line. And that reception won't be enough to move the chain.
Well, you really can't ask any more out of a defense on that one. They kept the play in front of them, came up and made the tackle. Good play, and they're off the field.
And it splits the uprights. Nice work putting that one right through the upright. He kicks it off. It's fielded at the 2. Drilled at the 23-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Ground is the deep back as they line up in the I. Fasano is the motion man.
Watch the ball, watch the ball.
Steps up in the pocket. It's tipped. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Hey, don't lose the fight. Blue 45. Blue 45.
They hand it off. He's dropped around the 31-yard line. That's a gain of 8, and that makes it 3rd down. 3rd and 2. Ball on the 31-yard line. Miami comes out in the shotgun.
Come on, G. Touch. Green 88. Scatter, scatter, scatter.
He's looking to throw. Short throw. And he made a great open field tackle. Wow, that's a nice throw to get them the first down.
And this quarterback's showing off all the skills now. We've seen the rocket arm in the past, and now a little touch. It looked pretty.
Touch. Tiger, tiger, tiger. Overload.
Here's the give. And they get him at the 38. 3-yard gain by the running back. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 38. The Dolphins line up with an offset I backfield.
Blue 45. Play your assignments, man.
Sets up the play action. Looks down the field. And it's knocked loose. He got rocked on that one, and the ball popped right out of there.
Yeah, he got rocked and the ball rolled. There was nothing left after that hit.
McCown back in the shotgun for this one.
System for your car.
Green 88. Green 88. Scatter, scatter, scatter.
He drops back. Passes it out. Completed. Excellent open field tackle. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Play fake. Surveys the field. Is there for the catch. He's tackled at the 45. They fake the handoff and complete the pass for a 6-yard gain. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Fasano in motion.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go right. Right.
He drops back. Fires it out. He catches another. Tackled right around the 30-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Middle. Zebra.
Gives to the back. Brought down at the 26-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. From the 26-yard line.
Roger.
The backfield is in the offset I formation. Setting up play action. He's going to run. And that was a really nice run by the quarterback.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was quite that quick, but he found a seam, was able to get upfield for a nice gain. You know, if he keeps making plays like that, you might have to see a spy defensively to shut him down.
He'll get the call again. He's brought down around the 14-yard line. Brown gets 3 yards on the carry. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 14. Brown lines up as the deep back, I formation. And they use motion. He's looking to throw. Throws on the run. Dropped an easy one. Again, was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. Facing another 3rd down situation, they've converted 2 so far on this drive. He's dropped for a loss. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did, he had the explosiveness to get there.
The snap, set down, the kick is up. Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. The kick is away. At the 30. They get him at the 34. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Brought down behind the line. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you could make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Play action. Knocks it away. No completion that time, and it'll bring up third down. It's 3rd and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. From the gun.
Left call. 48. 48.
There's a play fake. Scans the field. Pass is complete. And they get him right around the 48-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
He's tackled around the 46-yard line. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Tackled at about the 45-yard line, and the halfback has nowhere to go. Kansas City goes with the ace set here. Fakes to the back. Deflected and broken up. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Holquist kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. Into the end zone for a touchback. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. They line up in a one-back set. With the pass. No connection there. The quarterback put a little too much on that last pass.
We all know what a great arm this guy has. That time he showed it off a little too much.
Miami lines up in a double tight set. They hand it off. And they get him around the 22-yard line. They pick up 2 yards.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
McCown drops back. Not much time to throw. The rush gets there, and it goes down. McCown can't get the ball away and goes down hard. Fields awaits the snap. Punts it. Robinson fields it at the 44. He's pushed out at the 38. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Come on, D. Touch. You fell asleep. Play it.
They'll give it off here. Tackled at the 37. Johnson picks up a yard on the play. From the 37-yard line.
Come on, D. Let's get off the field.
The backfield is in the offset I formation.
We up. Luke 45. Right. Luke 45. Hey. Come on, let's go.
There's a play fake. Throws it short. And he only got one hand on it, but he still brings it down. The defense was right there for the stop on the play, not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
Knocked loose. Good job by the defender to knock the ball out of there.
And that was a good shot. As a receiver, you've got to know you're going to take some hits. You just have to hold on to that ball.
Colquitt is waiting for the snap.
And much more. Ask for more details today.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. And this one will go for a touchback. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Fasano motioning to the left. Back to throw. Scrambles for yardage. He's brought down at the 29-yard line. So the scramble goes for 9 yards. Second and a yard. Ball on the 29. Miami is going with the offset I backfield. Looks to pass. Strong throw. He's tackled at the 45. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Tackled around the 49-yard line. The ball carrier gives them 6 yards on the ground. McCown steps to the line of scrimmage. Only one man back here. They go with the toss. And they get him at the 39-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And so the defense gives up some yards after the flag.
And I know this is a game of emotion, and if you're not emotional on the football field, you're going to get beat anyway, but you can't let your emotions get away from you.
Little handoff. He's going to be tackled for a loss. The defensive line wins that battle.
Yeah, on the delay, you're trying to get those pass rushers to take an outside route. You set inside as an offensive lineman and try and create a gap. That time they just came straight through this offensive line.
Drops back. Gets rid of the ball. It's a fumble. Williams gets his hand on it and scoops it up. The defense came up with that one.
Defenses are getting so much better at learning how to strip the football and change the momentum of a game. That's something that's practiced much more today than it was 20 years ago.
Here's the halfback. Hit and drop behind the line. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Inside handoff. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. A 10-yard gain. That'll bring up third down. 3rd and 1 coming up on this play. Miami lines up with 5 defensive backs. The Chiefs use motion. Fakes the run. Off-target pass. Johnson was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. It's 4th down, and the punt unit onto the field to kick it away. Punts it, and he got a good one here. Again, fields it at the 31. He's brought down around the 44-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest, they were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
McCown comes to the line under center. I formation this time. Brown gets the carry. Brought down at the 46-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. One-man backfield. He drops back to pass. Gets the pass off. He's dropped at the 45. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Scatter. Alert run. Let's get it.
Huge pressure by the defense. Out of bounds, incomplete. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
Blue 45. Let's go, guys. Come on.
They go with the toss. And he's hammered at the 38. They keep it on the ground, and the halfback gains about 7 yards.
Roger. Let's go. Keep playing.
They'll go from the I formation. Brown takes the give. He's tackled right around the 34-yard line, and that will bring up a 4th down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
He punts it. It'll go out at the 11. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away.
Come on. Same thing. 48. Left smash free. Watch the ball. Under. Come on.
Fullback straight ahead. What a shot! 5 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on their own 16. The Dolphins line up with a nickelback. Croyle will look to throw. He's brought down at the 23. He makes the catch, and Chris, that'll move the chain.
And they're doing it with short ball control type passes. This is the type of offense that really frustrates a defense.
Croyle hands off. Brought down at the 30. Johnson picks up about 7 yards on the run. It's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Kansas City goes with the ace set here. Back to pass. Passes to his left. It's incomplete. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
Throws out left. He's dropped right around the 38-yard line. Picked up 9 on the play. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 39. The offense lines this one up in shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. Johnson takes the delayed handoff. He fights forward to about the 40. Johnson only picks up about a yard there on the draw play. They line up at the 40. Croyle will come to the line with a 3-wide formation. Back to throw. Passes to his right. And he brings in the high pass. There was some heat on that pass.
Yeah, he scored a few style points with that one, but more importantly, they pick up the first down.
Single back formation. First down, looking to throw. Batted away. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
He's looking to throw. Looks for a man open. He dropped it. A punishing blow by the defender.
And you know you're going to get hit as a wide receiver. You've got to hang on to those balls, but that was a big shot.
Croyle is in the shotgun. 4 receivers split out.
Luke 45. Friday.
He drops back to pass. Looks down the field. Catch is made. Knocked out of bounds around the 26-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Kansas City sets up in the I. He is short. First and 10. Ball on the 26. They'll come out in the I. Play action. Brings this one in. And they get him around the 33-yard line. Nothing wrong with that pass. That goes for a good gain.
You know, and when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
Back to pass. All kinds of pressure. Makes the catch. Tackled right around the 46-yard line. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Out of the I formation. Gives it off. Brought down around the 38-yard line. Another solid effort by the running back.
I know it may not be the popular thing to say, but I can't really give the running back 100% of the credit for this performance today. Let's face it, this defense came in here determined to stop the pass, and they're paying a price on the run.
Gives to the back. He's dropped at the 29-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 10 by the running back. They line up in a one-back set. Nice play fake. Sacked. The offensive line has really struggled so far in this one.
I really don't know what you do as an offense at this point, because if it's one guy struggling or one guy winning the battle, you can help one side or another. But when your entire offensive line is getting beat on a consistent basis, what do you do?
Again, he'll get the call. He's brought down at the 31. Brown gains about 5 yards on the run. The Dolphins are lining up to punt it away. Fields is set back ready to punt. He'll probably try to pooch this one into the corner. punts it, and he got a good one here. Through the end zone for a touchback. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports.
Don't let your man make the play.
The Dolphins bring in the nickel package. He looks to throw on first down. And it's completed. Brought down at the 26-yard line. Johnson picked up 6 for that grab. That'll bring up second down. Croyle lines up in the shotgun. He has 5 receivers in the formation.
Friday. Hey, come on, lock him down.
Looks to pass. Looking for an open man. Makes the reception. Pickup of about 5. First and 10. Single set backfield. He looks to throw on first down. Rifles this one out to the left. He's tackled around the 48-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Johnson on the handoff. He's brought down at about the 47-yard line. They got little there. That brings up second down. Second down now with 10 to go. 5 DBs on the field. Croyle has completed every pass on this drive. It's completed. He's dropped at the 35. Some smart football by the quarterback on that last play, and he's now up over 300 yards passing for the game.
And this offensive line's been getting it done with pass protection. I don't care who you have playing quarterback. If that guy's back there getting hit, it is awfully tough to throw for 300 yards.
He fights forward to about the 33. He gets maybe 2 yards on the toss. It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 33. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Croyle sends a man in motion. Croyle has completed every pass on this drive. The pass rush gets there, and he's down. The blitz caused some big problems for them that time.
Yeah, that was definitely not a good play for the offense. I think they were anticipating a blitz to one side. They got it from the other side, and the quarterback ends up getting sacked on the play.
Croyle is looking to stay perfect on this drive. He's there for the catch. What an open field tackle. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
He drops back. He throws on the run. Tackled around the 29-yard line. They'll start at the 29-yard line. It's first and 10. Martin motioning to the left. They'll throw on first down. Off his back foot. Defender gets his hand on it. Wilford was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. From their own 29-yard line. McCown lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation.
Scatter!
Looking to throw. Guns it out. And he caught it. Brought down right around the 42-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Here's the give. And they get him at the 47-yard line. So they get 5 yards there on the halfback draw. They line up at the 47. McCown is lined up under center. Only one man back here.
Left, 21.
Again with the run. He gets out to about the 48-yard line. No gain, and that makes it third down. It's 3rd and 5. Ball on the 48-yard line. McCown lines up in the shotgun. 3 receivers split out.
48. 48. Hut. Get your hands up front. Keep coming.
Back to pass. On the run, he throws it. Tackled at the 39-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
45. Let's go. We stop the run first.
Fakes the run. They get to him. That was a great job by the corner to get him on the blitz.
If a quarterback's really good, he can anticipate that corner blitz because he sees the coverage shift over to that side. Obviously, you can't blitz a corner and leave the guy open without shifting the coverage. That time, the quarterback had no idea.
Let's get off. Regular.
Setting up play action. Brings it in. To the 20, to the 10. They'll get in for the touchdown. And that should all but wrap this one up, Chris.
Yeah, and this is an offense, when they got a chance to close the door, they closed it.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. Up and good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Here's the kick. He'll return it from the 1. He's hammered at the 32-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. The Chiefs go with the I formation.
Zebra. Fargo. What that screen on here? This dude on him tight. James, 22 press.
He drops back to pass. Fires it over the middle. And he can't make the catch. Gonzalez was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball on their own 32.
Alert, run. Luke 45.
Back to pass. Throws it out. And the pass falls incomplete. He overthrew his target on that last one.
And the defense came after him with the blitz, and you see the net result of that. You don't always get a sack, but sometimes if you can just rush the quarterback, it is a positive net result for the defense.
Looking to throw. Rockets it out. Great open field tackle. They were able to complete the pass on the play, but they'll still end up short of the 1st down.
And it's really up to the receiver in that situation to try and split the defenders. He has to find a way to duck a shoulder, to roll his head, to do something to, yes, they got the tackle, but they got it while I was still moving forward and able to pick up the 1st down.
He's looking to throw. Scans the field. It's intercepted. He's dropped around the 45-yard line. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
First and 10. Miami comes to the line with 3 wide. And he's finally dropped at the 14-yard line. It looks like the defense just lost containment there.
And you really have to look at your safety play anytime somebody makes a run of that distance, because the very essence of playing the safety position is you have to be the last guy to protect your end zone.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 14-yard line. The Dolphins line up with an offset eye backfield. Dumps it out left. And he catches it. Knocked out of bounds around the 6-yard line. And simply a great throw there.
Yeah, that really was a nice touch that time. Perfect sort of combination of velocity and touch. A very catchable ball thrown by this quarterback so that you don't have to overly focus on what you're doing and you can get your eyes back down the field, try and get a good run after the catch.
No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Play action. He's running out of time. And he makes the catch. Touchdown. The pass was on target, and it goes for 6.
That's one of those great throws where the receiver was covered when he actually made the throw, but he threw it to a spot, and the timing was perfect for the touchdown.
Extra point is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. Fielded at the 4. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception.
Come on. Tiger. Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
He looks to throw on first down. There for the catch. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. The wide receiver and the quarterback are on the same page today.
Yeah, and this wideout really is something special. He's able to find the holes in the coverage. He gets good separation, and he has tremendous hands.
He gets knocked out of bounds at midfield. Short completion there that doesn't give them much in terms of yardage that time.
Well, the defense forced them to make the quick read and throw on that one. The catch was made, but there wasn't much yardage to go along with it. It's up to the receiver to make something happen on a play like that.
Looking to throw. Throws it deep right side. Deflected and broken up. Poe was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. And they're going to take one last shot at the end zone here. He drops back. Looks for a man open. Throws it deep to the end zone. Had his hands on it and dropped it. Gonzalez was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. It's 4th down. The Chiefs are lining up to punt this one away. They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. He gets it away. And they will down it at the 3. Well, this blowout will finally wrap up. Our score, the Dolphins 40, the Chiefs 13.